Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do you remember the first time seeing stretch marks? I remember clearly my first experience with stretch marks. Those were marks on my mother's stomach. And as a child, I was like this little curious person, and I just couldn't understand what those marking was on the stomach. And she was explaining to me that I was the cause of these marks. I was like, don't tell a child that they're the cause of anything that look a little abnormal, okay? And I was really out of it. I cannot understand why I would do such thing to my mother. However, little old me didn't realize it was the fact that she gave birth to me, and with that stretching of her stomach, it causes those striation all over in stripe. Now, what my mom used to do back then, she used to take the good old coconut oil and she used to just apply it on her stomach in circular motion, of course. So I grew up seeing her using the coconut oil on her stomach to get rid of her stretch marks. Now today I'm going to make a wonderful remedy for you. I'm going to use some coconut oil in it also, but I'm going to add other ingredient to it to help you to get rid of your stretch marks. So if you're looking for a wonderful homemade remedy to clear your stretch marks, to fade your stretch marks, whether they are bluish, blackish, purplish, silver, gray, old or new, this remedy is a wonderful remedy to try. So follow me to the kitchen and I'll show you how to whip it up in no time. For this recipe, you're going to need a grater and a strainer. Our first ingredient for this stretch mark remedy is aloe vera gel. And aloe vera gel will help to moisturize the skin. It also will help to clear the skin of the striation from your stretch marks when used on a regular. Now the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to prepare the aloe vera, and I'm just going to be extracting the gel. Only using the aloe vera gel in this recipe. If you have the store-bought aloe vera gel, go ahead and use that. So I'm just going to peel both sides right under, right under. And here we have the fresh aloe vera gel, and I'm going to be blending. So just place it in the blender and blend. Do not add any water to this, okay? And here is our fresh aloe vera gel. Second ingredient for our stretch marks remedy is lemon zest. And lemon zest contains vitamin C oil. And that oil will help to clear the skin from the striation. It not only will clear the skin, but it will leave the skin bright and radiant. We're just going to zest our lemon. And here we have our lemon zest. Our next ingredient is potato. And today I'm using the potato because potato also will help to clear the skin of the striation caused from the stretch marks. Wash and peel the potato. Potato is really a wonderful ingredient to use on your skin overall. It helps to tighten the skin, it helps to firm the skin. Also, it's going to help to lighten and brighten that skin, fading those stretch marks in no time. Now that the potato is peeled, I'm going to grate. If you do not want to grate this potato, you can choose to blend. And here is our grated potato, and now we're going to strain. So let's just strain. Straining is pretty easy. Make sure to use clean hands. So now here we have our potato juice, and we're going to put this aside to settle. Our next ingredient is a VAPORUB, and VAPORUB is going to help with the circulation. When you apply the VAPORUB mixed with the other ingredient to the stretch marks, it's going to help the blood circulation, and therefore with continuous massaging of this remedy, it's going to help to get rid of your stretch marks. I'm also going to be using some argan oil in this remedy, and this is one oil that is known to help to clear stretch marks because of its wonderful antioxidant properties. Okay, now let's put our ingredient together. Here we have our aloe vera gel, We have our lemon zest, we have the potato juice, and we also have our VAPORUB, and our last ingredient is the argan oil. Now let's move on. Now the first thing that we're going to take care of is our potato. Now here we have our potato juice, but for our stretch mark remedy, we're only going to be using our potato starch, which is at the bottom right here. So when you juice your potato, you just put it aside for a couple of minutes and it's going to settle. Once it is settled, when you take it up, just slowly lean it and you're going to see the potato juice on the top and the potato starch on the bottom. So to extract the starch, you just slowly drain the top off. Slowly drain the top off. All of that is your potato juice, which you can put aside to make a spot remover remedy. And this is good. This is what we have left here, and this is our potato starch. And let's look at the potato starch up close. Here it is, your potato starch, very thick. See that? That is what the potato starch look like. So I'm using about a teaspoon of potato starch in this remedy. If you want more potato starch, just double up on the potato. So to double this amount, use 2 medium potato. Alright, so 1 teaspoon of potato starch, half a teaspoon of lemon zest, 2.5 ml. We're pouring that in the potato starch. For the aloe vera gel, I'm using a half of a tablespoon, 7.5 ml. We're pouring that in. And before we add any of the oils, we're going to first mix these 3 ingredients together. So I'm mixing the lemon zest, the aloe vera gel, and the potato starch together first. Now for our argan oil, I'm using 1 teaspoon, 5 ml. in this recipe. And for our VICKS VAPORUB, I'm using a half of a tablespoon, 7.5 ml. Get this in. So now that we have all the ingredients together, we're going to put this over a double boiler. If you do not have a double boiler, do what I do. This is a container filled with hot water, and you're just going to rest it in the container for a few. You can stir while it's in there, and it's just going to melt everything together, okay? So just blend. Mix well. And this is what's going to happen. Take a look. It's nicely coming together. Do not rush it, guys. Just take your time with it. And now, removing it from the hot water. And take a look at this. This is it. This is your stretch marks remedy. Now to use this stretch marks remedy, you're going to apply it on your skin, preferably at night, to the areas where you have your stretch marks. Now what you're going to do, you're going to take a little bit of the mixture, apply it to your stretch marks, and you're going to massage it into the skin in circular motion. While massaging it, it's going to plump the skin up. And once the skin starts to plump up and boosts in that collagen production in your skin, what is going to happen is that your stretch marks are going to just slowly fade away. Also, the skin is going to get really clear and radiant because of the wonderful natural ingredient that is used in this stretch marks remedy. So go ahead and use your stretch mark cream for best result. Use on varicose veins also, alright? Now store this stretch mark remedy in your refrigerator, and once you place it in the refrigerator, you can keep it for about 2 weeks in the refrigerator. It's gonna be thick, so you're gonna basically be using it as a balm. When it's done, just make a new batch, and before you know it, you're on your way to clean, clear, bright, supple, stretch marks free skin.